Hello, everyone. Today, I wanted to talk to you about living my ideal life and how you can live yours. Now, my ideal life right now has been just a plethora of traveling and experiences. If you haven't heard me say it before, but I try to live my life through this quote of a man with an experience is not at the mercy of a man with an opinion. A man with an experience is not at the mercy of a man with an opinion. I used to have opinions, and you do too. But once we gain experience, it doesn't matter what other people's opinions are. It can be of anything. I love this example. I told my dad I was going to Vietnam to go for a holiday and visit. And he's told me to be careful. Now, keep in mind, this man has never left the United States of America. He told me to be careful. I said, why is that? Because the TV told you? He's like, nah, I just heard that it was bad. I said, from who? From your dad or your grandpa that was in the Vietnam War? Come on. We got to know where our opinions come from and be clear on those things. Now, I'll share that with you because this is my ideal life. Traveling. Vietnam was amazing. Spent 10 weeks there with Elle. Loved it. We will go back. We love trying new foods, having different experiences, and traveling the world. And sometimes even getting paid to do something that's really, really cool. In 2021, Elle and I got the great opportunity to live and work on Fraser Island, which is the largest sand island in the world. And that's off Queensland's coast in Australia. It's super awesome. How did we get there? Well, if you go back in time, we either wrote this down or created a vision board, which both I highly recommend. By writing this down and being clear on what it is that you want, only you can determine that if it's going to happen. But you have to decide. You have to create and have that vision of something to work towards. And what's really cool and really important when you write this down or create a vision board and put it on your wall, man, the subconscious gets to see that all the time. And you're taking steps to achieve that. Now, maybe you want to have $5 million of wealth in real estate. Amazing. And what's that going to give you? That's going to give you $250,000 a year to be able to do whatever you want to do in this example. And that's awesome. I want you to have that. But what are you going to do? You need to have that vision. Who are you eating food with? Where are you in the world? What are you wearing? Who's in your sphere of influence? How many kids do you have? Have you bought land in that you live on? Do you travel? Are your parents living with you? What are you doing? Taking care of? Who are you taking care of? How are you growing? How are you contributing? All of these things matter. Don't work towards the $250,000 from $5 million of real estate of income without a vision in place. Because without a vision, one, you're not going to ever get there, right? And it's not motivating to even hit the mark to be able to do that. So be sure that you're very clear on what your ideal life is, not what mine is, because mine is going to be different than yours. Just like giving, right? What I give to is going to be different than what you give to. And make that part of your ideal life as well. I hope this has given you a little bit of clarity or motivation to be able to start living and work towards what your ideal life looks like.